Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, all praises due to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem HaKodash, the one of the apostles, bishops, elders of great millstone that rule well, and shalom to all the brethren on the highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and faithfully, continually fighting the good fight of faith. Lord willing, we have found that number 2 be delivered. Right? So I'm just going to get right into it. All right, and I'm going to start off with 2 Ezra 16 and 73. It says, Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right? So it is abundantly clear who the Lord's chosen are, man. All right? And it's just by way of who's preaching what, the countenance of men, the character of men, the speech of men. All right? This is how you know who are the Lord's chosen. Because right now, there's no other group out there outside of Great Millstone leading the charge. There's no other group out there who are truly pushing the destruction of Babylon, the downfall of Esau, Edom, the slavery that's going to be put on these other nations, man. There's no other group pushing it, man. All right? And again, as it is written, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Well, I'm going to say it this way. Great Millstone, from 2007 till present, again, has been the only brothers who have been attacked from all sides, which is fine, which is beautiful, because with these things going on, it's just prophecy being fulfilled. All right? But every other group out there has never had what the men of Great Millstone have received from the masses of the world. And this, again, is what sets us apart. All right? Coming up 2007, 2008, 2009, right around 2009, that's when everything started to split up a little bit. And then it became nobody wanted to be associated with Great Millstone. And that was just another weeding out process by and through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? But now more than ever, you see, people listening, people taking heed, people hearkening to who? The men of Great Millstone. Because all these other groups have fallen off. These other groups are more interested in weddings. They're more interested in, setting up camp where you got your wives and your kids out there. That's a foolish, foolish move, man. To have your wife and children, this shit been going on for a long time. Got your wife and children out there in the trenches, in the battle zone. What do you think gonna happen to them if shit pop off, man? But this is what the masses like. They like to see the unity with the family all together on the, that's what they like, man. This is war, man. This is war. Show me one film or show me one instance where you see the father going off to war and got his wife in tow, his kids in tow. All right? And this is how you got to treat this thing, man. We at war out here. When you get out there and you telling a nation of people that they're about to go under and they're about to become slaves, they ain't gonna take too lightly to that shit, man. And this is why the Lord has said, then shall be known who am I chosen. Because the chosen are gonna be out there as men, as soldiers on the front line, pushing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, continuing. Jeremiah 28 and 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Now, who fits that bill? Who fits that bill? There's just too much, you know, lollipop talk, if you will. And nobody getting down to what's really what needs to be getting down to. The prophesying against this country, against these kingdoms, of the war, of the evil, and the pestilence that's coming. And that's why you see the men of Great Millstone, we've continually pushed that word. We've continually prophesied about these things. All right? Because this thing ain't over yet, man. This thing has yet to begin, so to say. Everything's still sown. Everything is still accessible. You know? Everything is still leisurely. But when this thing starts to get hot, the prophesying, there's gonna be men turning their back on the Lord. No, it wasn't me. I wasn't prophesying that. I wasn't saying those things. What you gonna do then? See, the Lord's listen, man, the Lord's not slack, man. He understands who his men are, and he understands what his men are doing. And to be out there on the highways and byways telling these nations they're going under, after all the shit that they done did to the nation of Israel, after all the shit that they done, all the hell they put on us. Now nobody wants to say shit. Nobody wants to prophesy about it. Well, we're going to do it, man. And we have been doing it. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. If you tired of working the way you have to work these days, if you're tired of not having money and having to struggle, if you're tired of just dealing from day to day under the umbrella of wickedness, then you should want this place to be destroyed, man. You should want this place to be taken down. All right? Any Israelite out there in this world, that doesn't desire the fall of this place, then you got your head far too far up the so-called white man's ass, man. Too far. Because the shit ain't going to get any better. There's three major things that are going to take place. All right? And those three major things is the time of Jacob's trouble, the full introduction of the MOTB, and the thermonuclear missiles, man. Those are the three major things that are going to be taking place on the horizon. These are the three major things that are going to happen regardless of where you are, what you feel, what you believe. They're going to happen. And we, as the men of the Lord, Great Millstone, from the head apostles on down, we have been prophesying about these things. So much so, you brothers been around long enough to know, there was cats, he taped a piece of potato chip to his hand, making mockery. Where these guys at now, man? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere. But the Lord is dealing with a certain group of men. And it is very well known now who those men are, man. Okay? This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm going to start at the top. It says, "But of the times and season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." All right? While you people out there bullshitting, doing the things that you're doing, and not only the shit that you're publicizing this shit, all this worldly shit that you're trying to intermingle the ways of this world with the way of truth. You're trying to incorporate them as one, man. All right? So in the meantime, while you're trying to incorporate this world in the way of truth, the Lord's gonna come down, man, and you're gonna get caught right in the middle, and rightfully so. He says he cometh as a thief in the night. You don't know when that thief is coming. You know? You don't know when that thief is coming. But you know, if you know there's a thief around, you're going to keep yourself prepared. Right? So we know the Lord is coming. And by knowing that the Lord is coming, we keep ourselves prepared. Keep ourselves ready. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right. Now, I've seen an article where they were calling Donald Trump the Prince of Peace, because they believe that he's going to bring peace and safety to come. Right. Well, this is prophetic, man. This is prophecies coming off the pages. Because what does it say? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. And Donald Trump's been pushing that peace and safety theme for quite a long time now. So we know, with that being said, the destruction is nigh at hand. And now that it's nigh at hand, it says this. It says, sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So the destruction, the troubles that are coming here, you're not going to be able to get out of it, man. You're not going to be able to escape it. And at the end of the day, it's going to be them thermonuclear missiles. But you ain't going to be able to escape it. Verse 4, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Why? Because we're in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The rest of you camps out there, you're in total darkness, man. You're in total darkness. And I'm going to say it this way too. You know, a few of you guys are saying, Esau's going into slavery, the kingdom. But you truly don't believe, and you truly don't want these things to take place, man. Because if you did, this would be at the forefront of your thought process every day. Listen to the Men of Great Millstones videos. You're going to hear about the wickedness of this place. You're going to hear about the wickedness of Esau Edom. You're going to hear about the destruction of this place. You're going to hear about the subjection that we're going to put these other nations in. All right? You're going to hear about the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? These are the things that men speak who are not in darkness. A lot of you guys' videos out there, there's no edification, man. There's nothing out there to warn the people. Instead, you've seen all these videos, and I resort back to it time and time again, but it's just an awful sight to see when you got these women making all these fucking videos about how they can cook, and they're Israelite women, and they do this and they shine the boots and all this other bullshit. Don't you know the times that we're coming into are going to be the worst times on this planet that man has been placed upon the earth? And you men out there are allowing your women to make all kinds of nonsense videos. This is why, man. This is why we here at Great Millstone talk about this place got to be destroyed. And then it was for a long time we were saying about, our own people got to go. And that just didn't sit well with you Israelites. And now you see why, man. Look at the wickedness that's going on. Look at all the shit that's coming out about you jakes out there, man. Pure wickedness. Oh, you guys, you hate your own people. You hate your own people. Goddamn right we hate our own people, man. Because they ain't right. They oppose everything that the Lord has spoken, man. You goddamn right we gonna hate them. Verse 5. Ye are all children of the light and the children of day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. All right? And this is why the Lord has set up the apostles the way he did. And even by when the orders come down from the apostles, man, the orders are followed. Because there's an order in this thing, and order brings, order brings order, if you will. Okay? So that day is not going to Lord willing, that day is not going to overtake us as a thief. But a lot of you guys out here, man, you are doing absolutely nothing to further the gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You men can't even call upon the true name of the Lord. How do we expect you to, teach the right thing, man? This is Isaiah 62. I'm going to jump down to 6 and 7. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. You see? We will never hold our peace day nor night. Videos are going out. The word is going out. Brothers are speaking. Brothers on the highways. Whatever time zone you're in, you are going to get fed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, man. You're going to get fed by the men of Great Millstone and our affiliate brothers. You are going to get fed. It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. It's wintertime right now. It's shit. It be below 20 degrees out there. But we're out there speaking. All right? It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So we're not taking breaks, man. We're not taking the winter hiatus. We're out there pushing this word, whether it be the studio shows, the street speaking shows, however it goes down, the word is being spoken, man. Okay? Verse 7. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So we ain't never giving the Lord rest, man. We are complaining and crying to the Lord continually. We're bringing this word out continually. All right? Give him no rest. As I think about this, if you got a son, right? And let's say his chain on his bike is loose, right? But he wants to ride around, but the chain keep popping off. What do you think he gonna do? He gonna keep coming to you. Keep coming. Dad, the chain. Dad, the chain. Dad, the chain. Dad, the chain. Right? So in other words, you're gonna be like, damn, give me a minute. Give me a break. Let me, This is how we are in the ears of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And it's pleasing to the Lord to hear this word, man, that we speak. So we're not going to give the Lord any rest. We're going to put this word out there. Lord, please destroy our enemies. Lord, please deliver us from the enemy. Lord, please, make us a praise in the world. Raise us up. Lord, guide us and protect us. When we make supplication to the Lord, when we praise the name of the Lord, all these things are reaching up into the Lord's ears, man. So we're continually on the grind, and more so now, more than ever. Each passing day, each waking morning, we're one step closer to getting the hell out of here, man. And that's another thing you don't hear any of these other groups talk about, getting the hell out of here. You hear him, like I said, you hear him talk about Esau going into slavery, but you know what? Esau can't go into slavery until America gets destroyed. Do y'all know that? Esau's not going into slavery until America gets destroyed. And being prophets of the Lord, we're talking about and making mention of this place being destroyed. We're making mention of this kingdom and these kings going down. So don't just sit there and think that, you're gonna speak about Esau going into slavery. This place gotta go, man. This place gotta go. All right. So we're going to continue to cry unto the Lord, to shout to the Lord, to make supplication to the Lord until what? Till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Right now, because we are the scum of the earth right now. All right? Even though the word is going out, and now the masses are now starting to, figure this thing out. A bulk of people are starting to figure this thing out about who the Lord's real people are, who the real children of Israel are. But you always have that flip side to, these guys, the so-called African Americans think they're the descendants of these people. So you're always gonna have this devil always trying to, uproot, the seeds that have been planted. All right. Let's continue on. This is 2nd Ezra 15:8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right? And we're those souls of the just. We're the ones who are complaining continually. That's why the scripture says, give him no rest. We complain to the Lord continually, man. Begging the Lord, beseeching the Lord to take down our enemies, to destroy this place, to wipe it out. All right? Any man with a righteous drop of blood in his body is going to want the wickedness to be wiped out. Period. And how are we doing that right now? By putting up these videos, going out there in the highways and byways, continually singing this song, continually making mention of the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Continually. Until the Lord comes to destroy it, man. Until them thermonuclear missiles get launched, man. This is what the souls of the just do. And the Lord knows, man, that this thing has already been played out in the spirit realm. Now it's playing out in the physical. The Lord's going to come back with a heavy hand, man, and really do some damage. Revelation 18:5. It says, for her sins have reached unto the heaven, and the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have remembered her iniquities. Right? So I'm going to say this. If this place sins have reached up into the heavens, right? How much more the cry and the supplication of the righteous men of the Lord, how much more are our words being reached up into the heavens, man? So if the Lord has remembered her iniquities, this place's iniquities, is not he going to remember, even though the scriptures say our righteousness are as filthy rags, but isn't he going to remember that? We complain continually. We're crying unto the Lord. We're asking the Lord, man. Damn near every video that you're going to watch a Great Millstone, you're going to hear a brother say, we got to get the hell out of here. We have to, man. We have to. It's to the point where the goddamn food is so defiled, man. You can't, there's nothing good for you here. There's nothing. Not one goddamn thing good. Nothing. And this is why we hope and pray, man. And this is why we keep making mention of the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're pushing it out there. We're pushing that vibration. And that's exactly what's happening, man. It's a heavy vibration when you say the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's name, man. It's a heavy vibration that's being put out there. Just like when Israel circled Jericho It was that vibration that was being put out there. So now more than ever, this word being published, the way it's being published, the videos are going up at an alarming rate, day in and day out, hour after hour, minute after minute. It's the vibration that's coming, man. The vibration that's pushing, man. This is John 1:23. And I'm right to the point. He said, I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness. Make straight the way of the Lord, as saith the prophet Isaiah, which is the prophet Isaiah, right? Make straight the way of the Lord. That's what we're doing, man. We're also making straight the way of the Lord. All right? The only true righteous man. Make straight the way. We're letting you know he's coming. We're letting you know the things he's going to do. We're letting you know who he's coming to redeem. All right? This thing hasn't been made straight for any nation of the people but Israel. He is our redeemer, man. So we out here letting you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? The power that ruleth in the kingdom of men is on his way, man. And we're going to profess this and confess this until he comes, man. Make straight the way. All right? We're making straight the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The time is at hand, man. We're seeing wickedness at an all-time high. Right? You know, the disbelief and the unbelief that this world has settled itself on. And mainly into you so-called, Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, Latino, you people are going to get it the worst, man. You're going to get it the worst. Because this shit is far from over. But it's right at the door, man. The Lord's about to strike with great precision. All right? So I'm going to end it right there. Lord willing, I'm going to see you brothers in another one. I'm going to say shalom.